Hey, this is the Daily Overpass. My name is Eric and I make apps. Now today's topic, you signed up for this. Alright, so this video will be going out on Monday, but I'm recording it on Saturday night. So it's like 8 o'clock on a Saturday night, and I've been here since about 8 o'clock this morning. I haven't left the office. I've just been working through the whole day, right? And to be honest with you, most weekends, most Saturdays, I do work a bit, but not like officially. Usually it's like, I'll just go in for a little bit. I don't have anything else to do. I'll go in and work on a few different things. And then if somebody wants to go to a movie or something, yeah, you know, that's fine. It's not an official work day, but today I thought I'm going to go in and I'm going to knock out a bunch of stuff that's been on my to-do list forever. And when I get into this state, I get, oh, I'm going to get some stuff done. I'm going to knock some stuff out. You know, I get all combative and everything, and I put a bunch of post-its on my boards. And I just tear them off and throw them away. And today's the day I'm going to get stuff done, right? And then I run into a bug. Well, it's a bug that I've been trying to fix for basically all week, but I thought today I'm going to conquer this thing. And it's I don't want to go too much details about it, but it's an iOS memory issue on an Ionic app that we've inherited from another developer. So our client has brought an app to us that their previous developer could not fix. I think it's been through 2 other developers. It's come to us. My developers have been working on it, and they couldn't, fix it. It's still crashing. So it's come to me, and I'm thinking I can figure this out. There's a solution to this problem. We just need to do it, even if we have to rewrite that whole way that the data is accessing and everything like that. If you've ever tried to track down a memory issue, you know how difficult this could be, especially if it's just something that just shuts down the app and you're working in it's an Ionic application, so it's working within a web view, so everything works fine in the browser, everything works fine on Android, but on iOS it's just shutting down by loading too much data, and it's just, so I think I've got it, but basically I've just rewritten the entire thing finally in the last few hours. But it's one of these days where it's just so frustrating because I had this big list of things to do, and that took my entire day. Those are the worst. Those kind of bugs where you feel like you should be gaining ground, but you're not. You just want to take your phone and throw it out the window. You just want to stomp on your keyboard, and it's just, I'm literally throwing a tantrum in here by myself on a Saturday. These kind of days can be a bit hard. And sometimes, especially when you're doing work for clients, or even when you're doing just development work by yourself, and you're running your own company, a lot of times it can be very, very stressful, where you have days where you just don't want to get out of bed, and just like, you think, oh, I got all these people chasing me, and I got an app that we've delivered, and they've come back with more requirements, and we got a bit of scope creep we need to manage over here, so we need to have a conversation with the client in that way, and you have all this kind of stuff, and sometimes it feels like everybody's coming down on you, and you're just the one who's solving all the problems, and it can be very overwhelming and very stressful. And then you have to remind yourself that you signed up for it, right? You have to say, okay, this is going to be a difficult day, but I signed up for it, right? This is when I wanted to be my own person, when I wanted to have that freedom. I knew there were going to be days like this, and sometimes there are. Sometimes there are days where you just have to be the one who comes in and gets things done. You have to be the one you're the one responsible. You're the one who took on that additional responsibility, and you're the one who has to see it through. If you're a parent, you know what this is like. You know what it's like when at one point you decide you want to have children, you want to be a father or a mother, and you think, I want to be a parent. I know that's more responsibility, but I want to do it. And then a few years later, you're cleaning vomit up off the stairs because somebody has the flu at 2 o'clock in the morning, and they've all gone to bed, and you're just sitting there scrubbing the carpets thinking, this really, really sucks. But you have to remind yourself you signed up for it, right? You have to take the bad with the good, just because you do. It's there, right? When I was in the Army, I remember in basic training when we're out in the grass doing grass drills in front of the barracks, up, down at 5 o'clock in the morning, just, woken up and run out into the front and doing the grass drills. I remember the drill sergeant saying, "You volunteered, didn't you? You volunteered. Who here did not volunteer?" And it was such a painful thing to hear because we all volunteered for it. But, if we want to be soldiers, we have to go through that. If you want to be a parent, you have to go through a lot of bad things. If you want to run a company, you have to have days which are not going to be ideal. And it's easy to just, oh, poor me. And I do it all the time. Oh my God, other people are just enjoying their Saturdays, and I'm, and here I am just trying to get, If I was just sitting here working on something I like Dialogflow or something, that would be different. But it was like I'm loading the same application on an iPhone and watching it crash, and then coming up with another theory and testing it and watching it crash and watching it crash. Those kind of days can be rough. So anyway, I just wanted to make this video today because sometimes you know, like when I'm driving around in the Mustang and I'm filming it, so like it might seem like everything's all really, really good, but there are tough days. There are tough days where things are hard, and there's tough days where there's nobody to turn to. Like at least if you're working in a company, there's somebody to turn to saying, "Hey, boss, I can't get this done. Can you have a talk with the client?" But you know, when it's just you got to get it done, or you got to have those difficult conversations, all that kind of stuff. So anyway, let me know if you guys have ever been in that kind of situation where you had to stop and remind yourself, dude, okay, this is really, really tough, but I got to stop feeling sorry for myself because I signed up for this, right? If I wanted the freedom of running my own company, then I got to handle the responsibility of getting things done when nobody else can do it. So anyway, I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. I will talk to you again tomorrow.